As we all can see, SUVs are booming the sales of every car brand all around the world. But there always arises a question that which one is better, a sedan or an SUV? Even if SUVs dominate the world markets today, the scene was not the same in the past decade. You can understand this by the graphs below. Taking the example of United States, sedans made up to 48% of the total sales in passenger vehicles in 2014. And while coming to 2023, it just got down to 21%, with a drop of 27% in the sales. While the sales of SUV, which had a share of 33% in 2014, got increased to a staggering 74% in 2023, with an increase of 41%. And this just happened in a decade. So this is just a number from the United States. The statistics of all around the world are similar, with SUVs dominating the markets with a share of 48% in the worldwide passenger car sales. And I guess this is gonna be one-sided play for the SUVs in the coming years. But do you really think SUVs make that sense? Or it's just the hype due to its bulky look and road presence? So, let's decode this. We are on to making a community of motorheads, the soul lovers of automotive world. And if you're one of those, join us by clicking on the subscribe button below. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss an update. I know that every viewer knows a basic difference between a sedan and an SUV, but just for some newbies. A sedan is a lower, more compact car with a traditional trunk, while in contrast an SUV is larger with a higher driving position and more ground clearance, which adds up to more cargo space. Starting with the first point, the drag coefficient. Just to understand, the drag coefficient is the resistance applied by the air on any moving object. Now, a drag coefficient plays a significant role in determining the fuel efficiency of a vehicle. Lower the drag coefficient means higher the fuel efficiency. So let's understand this with an example. Consider the Mercedes-Benz S-Class S500 model and the GLS 450 model. Both of these cars are powered by the same 3.0-liter inline-six engines. With the same engine options, S-Class gives a mileage of 20 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highways. While on the other hand, GLS gives a mileage of 18 miles per gallon in the city and 24 miles per gallon on highway drives. This may have shocked you, but you must be wondering, what's the catch? So, as I mentioned earlier, this is just due to the difference in drag coefficients. Since S-Class possesses a lower drag coefficient of 0.24, it's more fuel efficient as compared to the GLS that possesses a value of 0.34. And this is not just the case of Mercedes, it's the case of every automobile in the market. Designers and analyzers suggest that sedans have 30% better drag coefficient as compared to that of SUVs due to their aerodynamics, the rear window geometry and tail, which allow the air to pass more smoothly. While due to the tall body design of the SUVs, there forms a big surface area in the front, thus negatively affecting the drag coefficient in these vehicles. And it's not just about the mileage, it's also about the performance, where with the same engine, a GLS produces 362 horsepower, the S-Class produces 429, giving you a benefit of 67 horses. And this is due to the center of gravity, and it plays a vital role in the stability of vehicles, and thus tuning the vehicles to the power that suits their stability. For basics, the center of gravity is an imaginary point in your car where your car is perfectly balanced. And in case of sedans, this is much lower due to the low ride profile as compared to that in the SUVs, which prefer and have a tall body design. To make any vehicle more stable, the center of gravity must be as low as possible. Therefore, this point again goes to the sedans. Due to their lower center of gravity, they possess higher stability, which we can understand in the Moose test. As the Moose test demonstrates, you can see that even at higher speeds, the sedans can easily maneuver sharp turns. But when it comes to the SUVs, you can see their wheels go up in the air. Sharp turns can be trickier for SUVs due to their higher center of gravity, which in high speeds can even make them roll and cause severe accidents. And the last benefit of buying a sedan is pedestrian safety. But do we really care about this? That's a debatable topic. Anyways, by chance while driving you hit a pedestrian with a sedan, the impact of this action will majorly affect the legs of the pedestrian. The pedestrian will fall on the hood of the car, which is a flexible part. Though the leg injuries might be serious at times, but it won't result into a death or major organ damage for the pedestrian. But in case of SUVs, the things can be different. Due to its high side bumper, the person's torso and head will be directly affected in any such incident, which could lead to major organ failures or even death at high speeds. But with advanced safety features like ADAS, this point could be a bit debatable for sedans or SUVs, as both feature ADAS functions which are highly safe for pedestrians as well as while driving on highways. These were all the plus points of a sedan. But before the SUV lovers beat me up, there are also some benefits of SUVs. Though SUVs won't be as fuel efficient as sedan, but no one can beat them in terms of space. They offer more in-cabin space as compared to sedan with no compromise on your cargo storage. Another major perk of an SUV is the versatility, which a sedan can never offer as the SUV can do. Equipped with 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive or drive mode selectors, SUVs offer a great control over various sorts of terrain, then may it be mud, snow, sand or hill. With all these features and a great packed SUV, you also get a better ground clearance and water wading capacity, which benefits the SUVs to pass through flooded regions in emergencies and even saves your engine from stalling if there's a water clogging. And at the last, sedans can't tow. But SUVs on the other hand can do this thing very easily. Towing capabilities of SUVs can be much higher than that in the sedans. Again, major sedans don't offer any towing features, but this time the SUVs have an edge over the sedans for sure. Though both sedans and SUVs have their own pros and cons, but which one is better? So, according to the facts and figures, if you need a car just for city driving and normal road trips that gives you a good mileage with a bit of luxury, the sedans could be the first option for you. But if you are one of those who loves adventure rides, off-road trails and wants to enjoy going on long outstation trips, then SUVs make more sense for you. And speaking personally, even if sedans are better for fuel efficiency and may have many benefits, I'll still choose an SUV over sedan, because you never know which sort of road you may need to tackle in your life. So, that's it all for today guys. So let me know which of the two above would you prefer and why. And at last, don't forget to like, subscribe to become a motorhead and hit that bell notification for keeping you up to date with our content. Do share this video with other SUV fans. Till then, hang on for more such videos and see you soon.